Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and I'm the owner, creator, and coach for Believe in Better Finances. So for today's video topic, I specifically wanted to speak to the viewers out there who may have received some kind of holiday or end of year incentive bonus check. So it's always a wonderful thing whenever you're able to receive some kind of end of year bonus or bonus period throughout the year. And I know for a lot of people, end of year results mean some type of bonus, whether it's a couple $100 or thousands of dollars. So with that, before you run out to the stores or go online and spend every single penny of it, I wanted to leave you with some tips and suggestions on how you can make the most of that extra money that you've got coming in. So the first thing I would suggest you think about is whether or not you need to save that bonus check or spend it. And I know for some people it may be common sense and they know exactly how to best utilize their bonus, and others it's very tempted to go out and buy the latest gadget or a new purse or something like that. I'm not saying there's necessarily anything wrong with that. I would just say before you make an impulse purchase, just stop for a second and really think about what could I use this money for, this lump sum or this chunk of money, and to make the most of it. So the first thing I would say is if you don't already have these three things in place that I'm about to mention, I would definitely recommend holding off spending the bonus check and looking to utilize this in a savings mode. So number one would be if you don't have an emergency fund in place or if it's not fully funded. A fully funded emergency fund is going to be anything from 3 to 6 months of living expenses. So if you don't have that or have anything in place, I would definitely say set up a separate savings account, label it emergency fund, and have at least $1,000 to $2,000 set aside for a true emergency so you don't have to resort to putting things on a credit card. So if you don't have that in place, that would be my number one tip, is establish emergency fund for yourself and your household. Number two is going to be maxing out any retirement accounts. So I know this doesn't sound very exciting, but I promise you as the years go by and you near retirement, you're going to thank yourself for doing this. So again, if you haven't already maxed out retirement accounts, like if you're a 401k or an IRA, definitely consider using a portion or all of your bonus check to do that. And then number three, the other thing is if you're currently in debt. I know for a lot of people, this is, along with losing weight with their New Year's resolutions, a lot of people set getting out of debt as one of their top financial goals. So if you still have consumer debt, maybe anything besides a mortgage or even with a mortgage, look at considering using some or a portion of that bonus check to pay down or pay off some consumer debt that you have outstanding. So those are my top three things of how you can best save, kind of sort of spend, but save that money towards better things than just spending it on materialistic items. A couple other examples you might want to keep in mind is really take a hard look at your short or long-term financial goals. So maybe you're currently in an apartment or a rental property and you would really love to own your first home. What a great, opportunity to use this lump sum of money to be able to put that down as a down payment, or just use it towards the cost of moving expenses and setting up utilities and things like that. So you might consider using that money to purchase a home. Another great example of how you could use a bonus check would be to fund your kids' college fund. So if your dream is to send your kids off to college with hopefully no student loan debt and you want to help them along the way, why not set up a college account, a college savings account, and use some or all of that money to partially or fully fund that college account. If you are, hoping to start a family or maybe add kids to the family, again, we all know babies aren't cheap. So what a great way to have a chunk of money set aside in an account for hospital expenses or just general baby expenses that you're going to have come up. So just kind of think about whatever short or long-term financial goals you have for yourself, and would that chunk of money make a difference, or at least get you ahead in your timeline of that overall goal. So I would definitely look at those things to see if that would make sense to spend your bonus check that way. Now, all that being said, if you're doing good on those top three areas and you've already got, you're making progress and you're on track with other savings goals, then absolutely take that hard-earned money that you've, worked throughout the year or received as a holiday bonus check and go spend it on some things that you really enjoy. Because, we all work hard. We want to do things and enjoy ourselves to, basically kind of reap the rewards for a job well done throughout the year. So Hopefully you enjoyed this video and maybe kind of take a step back and think about how you can make the most of that bonus check and give you some ideas. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and be sure and subscribe for future videos on all things money. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.